Welcome to the Prioritize You podcast, your go-to for connection and support in your journey of prioritizing your health in the chaos of motherhood. I'm your host, Brittany, health, fitness, and nutrition coach and mom of 3. I've navigated the depths of postpartum challenges, and through personal experience and 15 years of professional experience as a health and fitness coach, I was able to develop practical systems and frameworks to not only stay afloat, but to thrive physically and mentally. It's called the Prioritize You method. Say farewell to the pressures of perfection and restrictive routines. No more guilt, no more rigid regimens, no more burpees, just a compassionate space where self-love and sustainable practices are the goal. It's time to rediscover your energy, enthusiasm, and confidence as you take on the most kind and gentle journey of prioritizing you. Let's do this. I'm right here with you, promise. Hi, hello, and welcome back to the Prioritize You podcast. I'm so excited about this episode, you guys. This is a big one for me. We are going to talk about the Prioritize You method, which is my methodology for moms with young kids, anywhere from like your kids are like 1 to 5th grade-ish or something around there, But it's my methodology to help moms find the balance that we are craving once we become a mom. And my goal here is for you to know that it's possible to have this balance. Know that it's not some unattainable goal that is like impossible to reach. And I'm excited to share it with you today because, again, it's possible for you. And I want you to know that. Like, I truly want you to know that if you feel stuck, if you feel lost in motherhood, if you feel like you are the last thing on anyone's priority list, especially yours, that does not have to be your truth anymore. Okay? And I am starting the Prioritize You method this upcoming Monday, September 23rd. And I just want you to know more about it. So let's get into it. This program it's a 12-week program to totally transform the way that you go about your health and wellness, your fitness, and your nutrition, okay? The results of this program basically are weight loss, a better relationship with your health, confidence in yourself, being confident in your plan, kind of feeling that like ever elusive balance that we're all striving for. And it will literally just like solve a lot of your problems as a working mom. Because your cup is going to be more full and you will feel better physically, but also emotionally. And I think that's where a lot of us get caught up is we're like, well, yeah, I don't feel good physically, but I also don't feel good emotionally. So what do I work on first? And my program works on both at the exact same time in a way that is sustainable for you to live your life and work on yourself at the same time. Because so often I talk to moms and they come to me for help and they're like, I don't know what to do because I feel like life needs to pause so that I can get my shit together and then life start again. But here's the thing with that. First of all, that's never going to happen and we know it's not going to happen. So like, let's just stop thinking about that because it's so far from reality that like, does that sound great? Sure. Okay. But when you go on vacation and life pauses for a little bit, right? And then you get back to reality and it starts back up again. And you're like, oh my God, now I'm like even more fucked because I had this break where I was able to do a little bit more for me. But then you come back to your reality and it hits you like a frickin' brick wall. That's the same thing. That would be the exact same thing if you were to pause your life, work on yourself, and then come back to your life. It doesn't work that way, okay? So let's just like cross that off the list of things that we wish would happen because it would actually just stress you out more, okay? Now, what needs to happen in order for you to feel like you're able to work on yourself? You need a plan that adjusts with your life, that is adaptable, that is truly what balance is, right? Balance is not this like perfectly still structured thing. Balance is something that ebbs and flows, okay? If you've ever done yoga before, think of yourself in tree pose or any balance posture, even just standing up, okay? And you close your eyes or whatever. When you are balanced, you're not perfectly still. There's still weight shifting in your feet, side to side, front to back. Your body's swaying a little bit. That's what balance is. All right. And that's what the Prioritize You method is. All right. It's helps you find that balance, but in a way where you can still live your life and you don't feel like life needs to pause in order for you to get your shit together. Okay. This is, okay, honestly, this is the stuff I always wished that I could do with my personal training clients in person. Now, I was always like, let's say I had somebody sign up with me for personal training and we were, going through workouts and whatever. During the workouts, a lot of times people just want to talk about life, they want to get through the workout. And yes, working out is very important. Yes, I love personal training clients. Yes, I loved getting to know people, okay? Like, love it. Tell me all of the details of your entire life, please. But I also knew that if I was able to just sit down and hash out all of the shit going on in this person's head to help them create better habits, build a strong lifestyle, and all of the foundational mental side, the mindset side of it, if I could just sit down and hash that shit out with them, I knew I could help them so much more, right? But they paid for a workout, so that was kind of what I was expected to do at that time, okay? So what we do in this program is just that. You're getting your workouts, but the time that you spend with me on our group coaching calls and, listening to my educational little episodes and lessons for you, that's where you're going to get all of the good stuff to hash out the shit in your brain. And yeah, you could do your workouts, right? My app is a part of this program. So you get workouts, you get me teaching you how to do it. I'm right there on chat. If you have a question, you can send me a video of you doing the workout for feedback right there in the app. It's all right there. But again, the stuff that is important to clear up the baggage in your head, that is the stuff that we are really, really, really working on in this course. We're redefining your vision, your values, and your intentions now that you're a mom. We dig deep into the mindset work because truthfully, your mindset around health, fitness, nutrition, and wellness, that was probably fucked before anyways, just with the way that the world is as women, our expectations to take up less space, be smaller, eat less, all of this, it's probably even more fucked now that you're a mom. Because it's just amplified. Because now you have this body that you don't feel like is your own. You have this body that you don't recognize. Your hormones are all over the place and you do not know how to find this balance to allow your hormones to come down to a place that feels manageable, right? So we're digging deep into the mindset work to allow all of your actions to have a stronger effect and a stronger impact, okay? We're going to talk about proven ways to go about changing your habits and behaviors, okay? And we're also going to cover knowledge on pillars, right? Which is our 5 pillars of health are fitness, wellness, nutrition, lifestyle, and sleep. We're going to talk about the stuff that you need to know though. All right, we're not going to talk about any more of this social media bullshit that doesn't make sense and has no scientific research or knowledge behind it. We're just going to get rid of the bullshit, okay? We're going to cover what you need to know to see results. No more, no less, okay? Because you don't need random bullshit knowledge. You need to know what's going to impact you right now because you do not have the time, the energy, or the capacity to take in useless knowledge, okay? And I'm not about giving you useless knowledge. I want to give you things that deliver results because that is what you are here for and that is what I'm going to give you, okay? So again, until you clear some of that bullshit, health, fitness, nutrition, baggage that you've got going on, we can't really resolve a lot of the issues that you have that are holding you back from results, okay? And we want to be healthy. We want to reduce our body fat percentage. We want to increase muscle mass. We want to reduce injuries. We want to reduce aches and pains, okay? Yeah, we want to look good, but it's more about feeling good, isn't it? And all of these things coexist at the exact same time. And I know a lot of times people think oh, if I could just lose the weight, I would feel better. But what if feeling better helped you lose the weight? Like, that is literally how it works. Okay? Self-care and taking care of yourself and your emotional wellness is a big part of that. The side effect of taking care of yourself is weight loss. So let's just go about it in a way that is more gentle and more kind and actually works better. Okay? And here's the thing. I have had a lot of people talk to me about confidence, just like in general. But when they're talking to me about my confidence, it's so interesting because I cannot tell you how much more confident I am in myself now than I was when I was like, I don't know, between like 24 and 26, when I was like freaking ripped. Okay. I didn't have any kids. All I did was work out. That was like consumed my life, right? I had abs. I was super lean. But here's the thing. I was a walking insecurity. I had like no confidence. I am just completely transformed when it comes to my confidence. And honestly, I see that in the way that my body shows up for me now as well. It's truly life-changing, okay? And so yeah, like after putting my methods and my frameworks into play, I'm just so damn confident. Like you literally can't tell me anything. I feel so good. And that's what I want for you, right? Like, of course, there's still days that like I don't sleep. I have 3 kids. My youngest is 19 months old. There are still days that I don't sleep and I'm tired and I'm overwhelmed and I'm burnt out. But do you want to know the difference now? Is I know how to approach that in a way that takes care of me instead of just making the problem worse. Okay? And again, that is what I want for you. You deserve it. And it is not an impossible place to be. It is very, very much in reach. Okay? And so that is a little bit about my program. All right? The Prioritize You method. Some more information about that. It is starting next Monday, September 23rd. All right? So if you are listening to this, like as I'm, getting it uploaded this week, I would love for you, like if you have questions and want a little bit more information, please reach out to me on, Instagram or Facebook. Send me a DM. Let's chat and make sure that it is the right fit for you, of course. But if you're listening to this, and especially if you've made it this far, I can guarantee you that you would benefit from this program so much. Like so much. Okay? So send me a DM. Let me know if you have any specific questions. Also, if you've listened this far, like I want to give you a little treat. Send me a DM and I will give you a discount code for some money off. Okay? Like let's treat ourselves. Okay? Anyways, I hope you are having a wonderful day. I love to keep these episodes short and sweet because we are moms and we don't have a lot of time. So enjoy the rest of your day. I will talk to you soon. Can't wait to see you inside the Prioritize You method. And I hope you have the best day ever. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning into the Prioritize You podcast. If you got something out of this episode, it would mean the world to me if you would screenshot this and share it on your stories or just share it with a friend. Just imagine if we could all prioritize our needs as moms. I just feel like the world would be a better place if moms were more well taken care of. And if you feel like, oh my God, Brittany, I need support like right now, I get it and I've got you. Go to my website and fill out the coaching application and let's get this process started. All right, I'll see you all on my Instagram between episodes. I'd love to hear from you. So send me a DM and let's chat about how you can start to prioritize you. And maybe I'll just create an episode around any questions that you might have. You can also leave a rating and review on iTunes. It really helps me get this message out there and connect with more moms who are in this same position as us. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next episode.